Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Los Angeles, California, and today I'm visiting the Los Angeles Zoo. This is an AZA accredited facility. I've been wanting to come here for quite a long time. I haven't been to the zoo in about 4 years, so I'm excited to be back here. As you can see, I am wearing my Zachary Zoo Adventures hat like I always do. As I mentioned before in my other videos, but just in case you don't know, I usually like to wear this hat at all the different locations I go to. It usually protects my forehead from being burned from the sun, so I'm excited to be here. This is supposed to be a good sized zoo, very nice weather. There are some school groups here today, so just as a warning, it might be a little bit loud because as you know with the kids, they can be a little loud, but keep in mind it is the end of the school year and they are here for their end of the year school field trips and they're here to have fun. So I'm gonna see if I can find a map around here. They do not have paper maps, so hopefully there's gonna be a regular stationary map for when I get inside. On this side here looks like we got the legacy of the Los Angeles Zoo. The founders. First up, we got harbor seal. Alright, that's nice.
Harbor seal. It's a harbor seal.
And there's the seal.
I can afford it. There's a harbor seal right there.
Looks like he's swimming around.
Mine, it's a harbor seal. Look at the thingy.
So right over here is an upper viewing. See, there's the harbor seal swimming around. And the harbor seal looks like it's got plenty of water to swim in. Sort of swimming back and forth. It looks like this is an additional habitat for the harbor seal. So it's got a waterfall. It's fantastic. Yeah, so it looks like the harbor seal is a wonderful habitat for him. Nice. Alright, so this is the map of the Los Angeles Zoo. So it looks like a very good sized zoo. So right over here, I just saw the harbor seals. I'm probably going to start off with the children's zoo, then head up towards the aviary treetops, and then probably head up towards the right hand side first. So luckily the zoo goes in a full loop, so I'm probably just going to head in this direction here first. Alright, we got American alligator. Reggie Story. Also Tina's Story. Alright, I do see an alligator right there. You enjoy the alligators. Alligators never stop growing.
Alligators.
The Selig Zoo statues. Oh, that looks very cool. Yeah, I like this area of the zoo. Got the International Marketplace. They also do have signs pointing in different directions, so I'm probably going to head towards the right to the children's zoo and then to the left to the treetops. We also got the zoo grill over here. But I don't think I'm going to get anything to eat. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get anything to eat here or not. Then we got the Winnick Family Children's Zoo. I'm going to go into this area here and see what's in here. Bacon rind. Oh, this is nice. Also got these little paintings here, looks like. Chumash cave paintings. I'm gonna look down the never-ending corridor. And stalactites and stalagmites. We got axolotl. Yes, I see the axolotl. It's right there. Up against the glass, looks like. Looks like it's got a nice habitat. Yes, this definitely makes you feel like you're in a cave. It's nice. And what's the difference between a stalactite and a stalagmite? It's really nice. Spiders and scorpions. Exploring caves. Over here is some people here that are exploring in caves. These are not real people, these are just fake ones. A darker night. A cozy one-bedroom. Looks like there's a little nest here for wild birds. This cemetery here has some goats, but it does not look like it is open yet. Looks like they're still getting it cleaned up for the day. But I actually do see some goats there. I do see more goats.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, they are. Very beautiful animals. Got the under-over garden. Oh, this looks really nice. You're especially gonna look very, very beautiful during this time of year since I'm here at the end of spring. Got American badger. Alright. This habitat looks kind of nice. I'm gonna see if I can try and find the badger. Another look at the badger. Still looking for him. So I'm doing the best I can to find the badger, but I don't really see it anywhere. It's possible there's multiple different views, and hopefully I should be able to see the badger by then. Alright, so from right over here, I actually do see the badger. Sleeping right there, looks like. He looks super cute. Do love the badger. Alright, so it looks like this habitat appears to be empty at the moment. It does not say what's in here or what used to be in here, but it does say that there's nothing in here. So apparently this way is actually blocked off. So I don't really know what's down here, but it looks like there are some animal habitats, but apparently it's closed off at the moment. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just finished doing the children's zoo, so I'm now gonna head towards the aviary, to the treetops. I'm probably gonna check out to the elephants of Asia, and probably head to the rainforest of the Americas, and then towards South America. Wow, this looks really cool. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. A nice little water wheel there. We got trumpeter swan. Yeah, do you see there's the swans? Two of them looks like. Swans who have plenty of water for them to be in. We got meerkat. Alright, you see the meerkat. Yeah, this one's definitely the lookout. He's looking out for trouble, making sure his clan is safe. Or group, actually. Or mob, actually. I'm not exactly sure what a group of meerkats is called, though. Yeah, it's like he's looking out for his fellow meerkats. Looking out for danger. Yeah, oh, there's a second meerkat.
Look.
The meerkats do have lots of space for them to be in. It's nice. Information about meerkats. See because of the meerkats that they have here. More information about trumpeter swans. We got Webby and Dewey. Here's another side view of the trumpeter swans on the back swimming around, looks like. Alright, I do see some flamingos. There's no sign stating what kind of flamingos these are. It looks like there's two different species of flamingos. So I do know that the ones with the white feathers are greater flamingos. And the ones that have more pink feathers in them are Chilean flamingos. These are greater flamingos and Chilean flamingos. There's two different species of flamingos in here. The flamingos do have lots of water for them to swim in. Very cool. So I'm going to head down this pathway here and see everything else. I'm going to follow the signs here and head to the aviary. I'm going to head up on this little ramp here to the Harpy Eagle. Got Harpy Eagle overlook. Alright, I do see the Harpy Eagle. Right there. Harpy and Seba nests in trees. That is a very cool looking bird. Do enjoy the Harpy Eagle. I'm going to go inside this aviary here. Yeah, so this is a free flight aviary here. Fantastic. Alright, you see a peacock. It's a male peacock because of its gorgeous feathers. It's got Vonderdecket's hornbill, superb starling, African spoonbill, black-collared starling, West African crowned crane, white-faced whistling duck, red-billed blue magpie, sacred ibis, and violet turco. Yeah, this is a free flight aviary, and the birds do have this water for them. Oh, see, there's a sacred ibis right up there. Now, this looks very beautiful. You love waterfalls. Fantastic. There's no guarantee I'm going to be able to see every single species of bird in here, but I'm going to try and find them. Another nice sacred ibis. There's actually 3 of them. There's one all the way at the top. So I don't see the rest of the birds in here. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to try and check back here later during my rewalk, if I remember to. Also got a gala cockatoo. But I don't see that bird in here either. So I'll definitely have to try and check back here later. Hopefully it'll be out. Alright, so over here I actually do see the African spoonbill. Yes, the spoonbill and ibis are all the way up there. But I don't see all the other birds in here, so I'm just going to have to come back here later on my rewalk. Alright, so apparently this area, this looks like it is closed off, but it does not say what's down here. But it does say improvements in progress. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. I just did the aviary, so I'm probably going to check out the treetops and the elephants of Asia. I'm going to check out all of this stuff here, the rainforest of the Americas and South America. Then I'll make my way up through the animals of Asia. Also got a carousel right over here. It doesn't look like it's running. First, I'm going to follow the signs towards the elephants of Asia and rainforest of the Americas. But first, I'm going to do the treetops first, and then the elephants of Asia and the rainforest of the Americas. Let's get a closer look at the carousel here. Alright, so apparently I'm guessing this is where they have the treetops area, but it does not look like there's any animal habitat, so instead I'm just going to head back in this direction towards the elephants of Asia and everything else in this area. Alright, so I did go back to the map and I saw that apparently this is actually the treetops terrace, so they're actually, I don't know for sure if there are any animal habitats in this area, and if there are, it looks like it's probably closed off, so I'm not going to be able to check that area out, so I'm probably just going to head this way to the elephants of Asia. Welcome to Cambodia. Got the elephants of Cambodia. So apparently it looks like this area for the elephants is blocked off, but it does say you can see them near the orangutan chimpanzees. The elephants have a very large, expansive habitat, so there should be multiple different viewing areas where I'll be able to see the elephants. So over here is one of the viewing points for the elephants. Don't see them over here, but hopefully I'll be able to see them on the other side because, like I said, there is multiple different viewing points for the elephants at this zoo. Welcome to Rainforest of the Americas. Giant rafts of life. Tropical rainforest, a place called home. Living along the water. Rainforest rivers. Got caiman lizard. Now this looks like a very cool habitat. It's got plenty of water. Looks like he chose to be up in the trees today. Looks very, very comfortable up there. Got red-bellied piranha. So the other type of fish that are in here. Got banded leporinus, buck-toothed tetra, and royal panac. And of course you can tell the piranhas are the ones with the reflective scales on them. Because usually piranhas are portrayed as vicious killers in movies, but of course that is not the case. Piranhas are not the main killers you'd see in movies. There's the banded leporinus. Very, very cool. Alright, so I'm gonna follow the sign to the Rainforest of the Americas. Giants at home along the river. Got giant river otter. Wow, this is a gorgeous habitat. I do see him right there. Looks like he's kind of resting up on the rock there. Oh, just woke up. Oh. He looks super cute. Oh, looks like he just woke up. Yes, these are actually the largest type of otters I'd see in zoos. They're very, very large. I like this. It's pretty cool. Alright, so over here is another side viewing for the giant river otters. We got tons of water for them to swim in. It's great. Really wonderful. Tapirs in the forest. We got Central American tapir. Alright, so this is only part of the tapir's habitat. Hopefully there's going to be another side viewing because I do not really see the tapir anywhere. So I'll check back here later just in case there's not another viewing, and if I don't see the tapir, more information about rainforest rivers. Another side view for the giant otters. Looks fantastic. Got black howler monkey. The perfect fit. In the same habitat with the howler monkeys, we got a lowland paca. Alright, so the howler monkey is right in the back. Trying to keep it nice and still. Alright, so I'm trying to find the lowland paca. Don't see it anywhere, so it must be hidden somewhere very, very well. So check back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. At home in the forest. Got white-faced saki. So looks like that's the habitat for it in the back. Trying to find it. Oh, I think I do see it. Yeah, I do see it. It's actually way in the back. Kind of see it right back there. And so I'll probably check back here later. Hopefully I can get a better view of it. Yeah, so they're right in the back there, looks like. There's two of them. There's a male and female. More information about the Central American tapir. Alright, so over here I can see the Central American tapirs laying down right here. Looks really, really cute. Yeah, so usually the Central American tapir or Bear's tapir and the Malayan tapir are the two types of tapirs I would usually see in zoos. But 2 years ago at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo in Colorado, I actually saw the mountain tapir. Oropindola at home. Yeah, crested Oropindola. This is a really nice habitat. I can hear the birds, but I don't really see it anywhere, but I'm looking for them. Yeah, so I will check back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully I'll be able to see the birds. Got this little nice nest here. I'm guessing this is where you can get a photo opportunity. Alright, so I actually did find the Oropindola right in the back there, actually. Trying to get it to clear up, but it is there. Yeah, so over here I got a really nice view of the bird. Yeah, he's right up there. I think that's him. Yeah, that looks like the bird. A perfect fit. Got a dwarf caiman. Looks like there's a bunch of them in here. Got one up on land. And a second one right there. And there's a third one that's right up at the clasp. And the caimans do have plenty of dry land for them to be on, lots of water. It's pretty nice. Got poison frogs. Here's all the different types of poison frogs we got in here. Do you see there's one of the water dish? Got some of them on the log. I see the golden poison dart frog. It's a beautiful frog. And you see there's the green and black poison dart frogs on that log. One of them kind of hopped away, but the other one's right there. Got fringed leaf frog. The sign says it's off habitat at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you. Got leaf cutter ants and fungus. Got green Aviary. Wow, this habitat looks impressive. Trying to find the bird. So it's possible it's inside either that nest there or in there, but actually that's not really a nest, so it might be in that little box there. So the zoo just opened, so I'll check back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully I'll be able to see the bird. And jaguars at home. Alright, we got jaguar. The two jaguars I got Johar and Stewie. Alright, this is only part of the jaguar's habitat, so hopefully on the other side I'll be able to see one of them. Got a wonderful habitat for them. A changing forest. I'm trying to find the jaguar, though it's possible it's somewhere up at the top there. A perfect fit. Coffee and chocolate at home together. Alright, so I did look up the hill. I'm actually gonna look on the side here. Maybe the jaguar will be sleeping in that area. Alright, so I don't see the jaguar in that corner there. So I guess it's still a little early for some of the animals, so I will check back here later and hopefully I'll see the jaguar later. I'm impressed with the plantation at the zoo so far. More information about a changing forest.
You don't trust horses? Misplaced
Protecting the rainforest. Places for hope. And the medicine cabinet. In your basket. On your table. Foods from the rainforest. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just finished the rainforest of the Americas, so now I'm going to head into South America. And then I'm going to check out the animals of Asia. Then hopefully I'll be able to see the elephants, because like I said, there's multiple viewing points for the Asian elephants. And then as I head past the elephant habitats again on this side, I'll head to the animals of Africa. Alright, so I'm going to follow the signs to the animals of South America. Got Andean condor. More information about the condor. Ah, there we go. That looks like a gorgeous bird. Do love the Andean condor. Oh, he's on the move. Moving around, looks like. Do love the condor. Looks like the condor's got plenty of space. Yeah, so it also does have a secondary habitat for him to go in. Yeah, so to be honest, I don't know if this condor seems like it has enough space for him, but luckily it has a secondary habitat, so yeah, so I'm guessing this habitat is usually more suitable for smaller animals, but yeah, I guess it's okay for the condor. Got scarlet macaw. This looks like a nice habitat. So I have to go all the way to the side of the habitat, and the scarlet macaws on this side, looks like. Got giant anteater. Information about the anteater. Alright, so it looks like the anteater just came out. Do love the anteaters. Hi, anteater. Look at that nice bushy tail. So cool. Yeah, I do like the tapir's habitat. It's even got some misters to keep them nice and cool when it's hot out. Also have a nice little restaurant here called Bean Sprouts, looks like. Got a maned wolf. I do see the wolfie. Got those really nice long legs. Oh, he looks so cute. Oh, going inside. Coming back out. Hi there, Wolfie. How are you? Wow, you are such a cute animal. Going back inside. I'm impressed with the maned wolf habitat. I'm gonna go in this area here. Got red-legged Sarima. This habitat looks really nice. I see the bird right here. Hi there, how are you? I'm not expecting the animals to say hi back, but I'm just being polite to them. It's a pretty neat looking bird. Here we got a crested caracara, spotted paca. This habitat's gorgeous. Trying to find the bird. It looks like that crested caracara is over here. So I'm trying to find the spotted pocket. I'm guessing this is a very small animal and it must be hiding somewhere, so it's possible it's inside a little house or box there. Or it could be hiding in this little bush area here, but I don't really see it, so I'll check back here later on my rewalk. Oh, so the Karakara just jumped down from the tree. Looks like he's on the move now. He kind of jumped on the log there. I guess I kind of scared him. I didn't mean to scare you, Kara. I'm so sorry about that. It's a magnificent bird. I'm gonna head in here and check out these habitats here. Got Jeffrey's spider monkey. Where's the thumb?
Guys, so you found her.
A gripping tail. Alright, so I don't see the spider monkey anywhere. Trying to find him, but it doesn't look like he's out at the moment. Especially with all the sunlight on the fence, it's kind of hard to see it, so I'll check back here later. Hopefully he'll be out. Got black howler monkey. There's also a squirrel in there. That's obviously not part of the habitat, so that's a wild one. I do see the howler monkey right there. Climbing around. Got crested capuchin. Oh, this looks like a very nice habitat for them. Pretty active today. Some more back there. It was very active today. They're very cute monkeys. Got another one right here. Monkeys look very playful today. Very playful. These are the capuchins that they have. Got Hovanaise, Anthony, Jen, and Happy. Alright, so this is before I was about to leave. I see the spider monkey now. That squirrel monkey. Unfortunately, it says the habitat for it is closed, so it does not look like the squirrel monkeys are going to be out today. But that is what they look like right there, just in case you've never seen them before. So I'm going to say this is a no-go for today, because I'm not going to be able to see them today. Right, so apparently it looks like this habitat's empty. This habitat looks like it's also empty as well. So it does not say what animal or animals are usually in these habitats, or if anything used to be in here, but looks like these habitats are empty. Got this habitat here, and even then without the sign, I do know that this is a king vulture. I've seen this vulture before at a couple other zoos before, so this is a king vulture. I'm gonna get you a nice view of the king vulture. And kind of jumped up onto the little branch. Alright, we got mountain tapir. Wow, there we go. I do see it. Well, that's very cool. So I always thought that the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo was the only zoo that had the mountain tapir, because that's the zoo I mostly remember seeing this type of tapir. But I was incorrect. They also have one here at the Los Angeles Zoo. The Cheyenne Mountain Zoo and the Los Angeles Zoo are now currently the only two zoos where I saw the mountain tapir. And you can see the mountain tapir is all black colored. It's really nice. And the mountain tapir just have plenty of space and some water for him. It's cool. I'm gonna head in here and see the habitats in here. Got Brazilian ocelot. Alright, so I'm looking for the ocelot. Apparently there's a barricade, so I can't get any closer. Still looking for the ocelot. So ocelot's name is Ninja. So I'm guessing since his name is Ninja, that probably means he's very, very good at hiding because I don't see him anywhere. So as usual, I'll check back here later. Alright, so I actually found the ocelot. He is in the back there. Apparently with all the fencing and because it looks a little dark back there, it's not going to show up well on camera, but the ocelot's back there. So I'll probably have to check back here later. Hopefully the sun will have changed positions and I'll get a much clearer view of the ocelot. We got blue-billed curassow. Feet that hold fast. Well, I do see the bird. Again, I'm impressed with the curassow habitat. Over here's another empty habitat here. It doesn't say what's in here, but yeah, there's nothing that's using this habitat, looks like. Alright, so I'm going back past the mountain tip here, and looks like he started moving around. Wow, that's a cool animal. It's going right up here. Cool. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I almost finished with animals of South America, so I'm going to go up on this trail over here to be past the animals of Asia to the Rhino Plaza, then head in this direction here towards the waterfall viewing for the elephants and to the animals of Africa. Also notice that these two animals over here on the trail, so I wonder if that means if there's two animals on this outside trail, I wonder if that means there's going to be more animals on this trail. I'm not 100% sure, but we're just going to have to see. Alright, so over here I can see there's some tortoises. Guessing these might be Galapagos tortoises. I can tell because of their dome-shaped shells. The tortoises do have all this space for them in case they want to come out. Looks nice. There's actually one tortoise outside here. We saw the Cambodia viewing for the elephants, now we've got the India viewing for the elephant. So never mind, this is actually the elephants of China, not India. So welcome to elephants of China. A balance of needs. You can hear the gibbons in the back hooting and hollering, or the Siamangs, and China's elephants. A Saurus crane. I do see the crane. That bird looks really nice. Well, we got Asian elephant. Rice is life. Information about wetland wildlife. Rice people and elephants. Yeah, so I saw the crane habitat over here, looks like. Then got the elephants on that side there. I don't see them there, so hopefully as I get through all the other viewing points for the elephants, I'll be able to see them eventually. Cassod. This looks like a secondary habitat for the Saurus cranes. Celebrating water with elephants. So the sun is very sun bleached, so hopefully you can see it. Alright, we got snow leopard. The snow leopard's names are Fred and Georgina. Alright, so I do see the snow leopard. He's actually underneath that little board. Yeah, I can kind of see them hit there. Hopefully you can see him, but he's right under there. Adaptations for high, cold places. High sky meals. So here it tells you what a snow leopard eats. Yeah, so snow leopard's got plenty of space for him. It's a beautiful habitat he's got. Also got a mister to keep him nice and cool during the hot summer months. So I'll check back here later. Hopefully maybe the snow leopard will be up and moving around. It's nice. We got this nice habitat here. I do see some langurs. Those are Francois langurs. So now in the animals of Asia. We got tigers. Oh, this habitat's gorgeous. Looks like the tiger's having a cat nap. And giant jaws, awesome paws. Yeah, this is a very nice habitat for the tiger. Got greater one-horned rhinoceros. Alright, so I do see the greater one-horned rhino in the back, looks like. Looks like he's with the worker. Alright, so this is the habitat for the greater one-horned rhino, and honestly, I'm not really a fan of this habitat, but it still looks okay, but it is probably suitable for smaller animals, just probably not like the rhino, but still it looks okay. But yeah, it's not seem like the rhino doesn't really, well, I guess it does have a bit of space for him, just not enough. And it also does have a secondary habitat to go into, but apparently it is closed off. But luckily it's got this habitat to be in. Yeah, so he's in the back there with the keeper, looks like. So this is the third habitat for the greater one-horned rhino. Yeah, so I may try to check back here later and see if he's in the actual habitat. Got a red-tailed black cockatoo. Alright, so I do see them. They're right up on the top there. Got binturong. So I'm trying to find the binturong. It's possible he's not up in that little box there, so he might be hiding somewhere super well. So I will check back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully he'll be out. Got wrinkled hornbill. There's two of them in this habitat.
That's the back part.
I like this habitat. I got some misters for them. It's fantastic. I got Bornean crested fireback. Yeah, do you see the bird? Over here I got the play park, an area for the kids to play on. Got tufted deer. Alright, this is the habitat for the tufted deer. Trying to find it. Alright, so I'm looking for the tufted deer, but it must be hiding super well because I don't see it anywhere. So it might be somewhere in the back, because it does have a very decent sized habitat. So I'll check back here later during my rewalk. Hopefully he'll be out. We got Calamian deer. Alright, do you see the deer? It's a really nice looking animal. Oh, this habitat also looks very, very nice looking. It's fantastic. We got a Visayan warty pig. And there's two of them sleeping right up at the fence. I do like their habitat. It looks really fantastic. So the pathway I went on where I saw these habitats, it takes me right back to the play park here. I'm probably gonna check out this area here. This looks really cool. It's a nice little garden. So this is called Bonnie's Garden. Yeah, this is very nice. Got a really nice breeze here. Alright, so I don't know for sure there's any animals in this direction here, but I'm gonna check just to see if there's anything down there that I may have missed. And it looks like there's another empty habitat here. Don't see anything, so this must be another empty habitat. Alright, so I don't see any other animals down this trail here, so I'm probably just gonna head back this way and continue going through the animals of Asia. As I'm backtracking and see the Visine warty pigs got up. Looks like they went to the back, looks like. Way in the back. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. I just went on this outside trail here where I saw those couple animals there. So now I'm gonna backtrack past the rhino, continue on this trail past those animals, and then after that I'm probably gonna head to the animals of Africa. And it's possible there might be some other animals on this trail here I didn't get to, so perhaps when I'm going on the outside trail past those two animals, I might try to see if there's any animals here. If there's nothing over here, I'm probably just going to continue through the animals of Africa to the Cape Vulture Plaza. Alright, so I'll follow the signs here and continue through the animals of Asia. Alright, so over here is another empty habitat here. It's not say what's in here, but it looks like something used to be in here. Yeah, this is another habitat for the greater one-horned rhino. Looks like it's under construction, so that's why he's probably using those two habitats. And by the time this construction is complete, he'll have this habitat to go in. Alright, we got Tadjik Markhor. Alright, so this is the habitat for the Markhor. Don't see it anywhere at the moment. So I'll check back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully the Markhor will be out. Got another set of these habitats here. Got golden cheeked gibbon. Oh, I do see one right up here. And there's a second one right over there. Oh, swinging around. Oh, graceful gibbons. Alright, this is a secondary habitat for them. And we got a third gibbon that's in here. Oh, climbing down. Or went back inside. Alright, so as I'm going back past the Markhor just came out. Very gorgeous animal. So this is the female Markhor. I can tell because it has much smaller horns than the males. And usually the males have the large twisty horns. So this is definitely the female. Yeah, I can see on the sign here it shows a photo of the male and the female in the back. Yeah, because usually the males that have the big twisty horns and the females have much more smaller horns than the male. That's how I can tell that this is a female Markhor. These are very cute animals. Got takin. Alright, so I do see there's a takin down there. We got a second takin. Up by the close here, looks like. Alright, got a closer view of the takin up here. Do like these animals. The takin have plenty of space for them. This looks nice. Alright, we got Siamang. Alright, there we go. I just heard the Siamangs were hooting and hollering earlier. Looking for them. And I'm trying to find the Siamang. Alright, this is a secondary habitat for the Siamangs. But I do not really see them anywhere, even though I just heard them hooting and hollering earlier. So I'll check back here later. Hopefully they'll be out. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I just completed the animals of Asia. So I'm probably going to head up on this little trail here to see if there's any animals. And if there's no animals on this trail, I'm just going to head to the waterfall viewing for the elephants of Asia. Then after that, I'll head to the animals of Africa afterwards. Yeah, so this way leads to the other viewing for the elephants. So I'm going to head up this trail here and see some of the other animals. Got stellar sea eagle. Alright, do you see the bird? These are such cool birds. Look, he's got all these misters for him. Oh, he's about to fly. He jumped onto that little stump there. Yeah, I guess he must have moved there so he could be closer to the mister. Because these guys live on the coast of Russia where it's very, very cold, so I'm guessing that's why he's probably standing underneath the mister where it's cooler, because these birds are more used to cooler weather. We got a second one on the ground. Hi there, Eagle. How are you? You are such a cool bird. Yeah, you know you are such a very cool looking bird. Yeah, I do like the habitat. Looks like they got plenty of space to fly. Great. Oh. Just made a little noise. Got Siberian eagle owl. Owl's names are Owlet and Hunter. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to find the owl. Oh, I do see it. Well, actually, never mind. That's not the owl. Even though the sign says a Siberian eagle owl, that's actually not the owl. That's actually a battler eagle. I've seen it before at other zoos, but that's a battler eagle. Busy minds, busy bodies. I was guessing this must be the behind-the-scenes view for the chimpanzee, so I'm guessing they're in the actual habitat. And I also do have this little tram ride here, because since the zoo is very, very large, and there's lots of walking, so in case you don't want to walk the whole way, you also have this tram ride here that takes you to the different areas of the zoo in case you don't want to walk the whole way. A Chinese squirrel, vanishing act. Alright, this is a very nice habitat. Very, very high habitat, but I don't really see him anywhere. So I'll check back here later during my rewalk. Hopefully he'll be out. Alright, so over here it gives you a nice view of the chimps. So this is definitely the chimpanzees. I can see there's one there. Got some more of them right over there. Alright, so I'm now going to head back on down this trail here and towards the elephants and everything else. So I'm going to follow the signs here towards the India viewing for the elephants. Don't know if this is the India viewing or not. It also gives you a closer view of the chimps. I'm guessing this is also going to be a lower viewing for the chimps as well. So don't know what's going to be first, but whatever is first, I'm going to check it out. Chimpanzees of the Mahal Mountains. Chimpanzees and you. Got chimpanzee. This habitat looks pretty large. You see a chimp right there. Got some laying up on the rocks there, sharing the forest. And we are watching. I do see there's a chimpanzee laying right up here.
A butthole. His butt.
You can see there's the one chimpanzee there.
There's one hanging.
Some hide and seek treats. And I do see there's the other chimps right over there. A closer view of this chimpanzee. Yeah, this habitat looks very impressive for the chimps. Even got a mister for them. Got one right over there. And chimpanzee advantages. We got Elephant Plaza. Alright, it says welcome to India. Working with giants. Very cool information. Elephant kerosene. It's called a jasmine. Information about the marigolds. Yeah, there we go. This is the India viewing for the elephants. Do not see them anywhere on this side, but like I said, there is several different viewing areas for the elephants at this zoo. The elephants at this zoo have a very large, very expansive habitat for them. So yeah, hopefully there's going to be another viewing area for the elephants, and hopefully I'll be able to see them then. Forest for elephants. Always do my best to film the information just in case you're interested. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I just saw the waterfall viewing for the elephants, and now I'm going to head to the animals of Africa. Then after that, I'll probably check out the vulture plaza, then down to the orangutans and gorillas afterward. I'm going to head in this direction and see the elephants are on this side. It says, welcome to Thailand. So I guess this must be the elephants of Thailand. More information about the elephants. Elephant enrichment area. Yeah, is this the elephants of Thailand? Alright, so over here must be a little backside area for the elephants. And I still don't see them anywhere. Like I said, there's multiple viewing points for the elephants, so hopefully I'll be able to see them. Alright, so I'm now going to backtrack in this direction towards Africa. Alright, so I do see some giraffes in this habitat. Growing up tall. Giraffe daycare. His and her heads. So these are Maasai giraffes. I can tell because they have more darker patterns on them. Do enjoy the giraffes. There are some school groups in this area of the zoo, but keep in mind they are here to learn about these animals and have fun. Kind of like me. Because it is the end of the school year and they are here for their end of the year school field trips. More information about the chimpanzees causing a commotion. It says chimpanzees are great apes. Hey, over here gives another side view of the chimps. Got some over here. Got one on the rock there. Yeah, so the chimps do have plenty of space for them.
Yeah, his poop is red.
We're gonna keep going. Let's go.
The chimps just started making some noises. Well, they stop now. It looks like the giraffes moved a little. The giraffes looks like they have a nice looking habitat. Nice. More information about the chimpanzees. Over here gives another side view of the chimpanzees. Here making some noises. Actually getting some food, because I think there's actually, there's some workers up there throwing food into their habitat. Probably why both of them are on this side. Looks like the giraffes are getting some food from the keepers, looks like. Here's the names of the giraffes they have. We've got Leo, James, and Sophie. Yeah, it says right here, Maasai giraffe. Yeah, so these are all Maasai giraffes. Yeah, so the Maasai giraffes have more darker patterns than the reticulated giraffe. See, all three of them are out. A 6-foot baby. Over here tells you the height of a giraffe. Yeah, all the giraffes looks like they're on that side there. And there's another empty habitat here. So the Los Angeles Zoo seems like it has a lot of empty or habitats that are not being used at the moment. So I'm guessing either they used to have animals in here but don't have them anymore and they're still waiting for an animal to put in these habitats. I'm not exactly sure. Got a copy. Alright, there we go. There are copies in the back. Here are all the chimps going at it. Okay, there are copies all the way in the back, looks like. Kind of looks like a mixture of different animals. Kind of looks like has a zebra butt or a zebra leg, but these animals are related to the giraffe. Here we got a Kikuyu colobus monkey. Trying to find it. Alright, so I do see the colobus monkey, but he's actually on top of that area there. You can kind of see his head there, but if I zoom in, it'll focus on the fence and not on the monkey. But you can kind of see it there. In the secondary habitat, we got more of them in here. Yeah, I don't want to zoom in too close to them, otherwise they'll get blurred up. Yeah, so this habitat looks okay, yeah. Yeah, they got plenty of space in here. Got ropes for them to swing on. It looks pretty fantastic. Yeah, aerial expert. So apparently this area looks like it's blocked off because see, it looks like they're doing some construction on these habitats. Right over here, I got a closer view of the okapi. It's a pretty cool looking animal. We got some more animal habitats over here. I'm gonna go check out. Got a Madagascar radiated tortoise. Oh, do you see the tortoise? On the move, looks like. These are the names of the tortoises they have. Got Blossom, Yoda, Radar, and John Frank. And there's the other one. Another one walking by there. Oh, there's the other one. I see all four of them are in here today. It seems like he's moving very, very fast. We got mandrill. Mandrills they got here. Got Kirkles, Pookie, and Bucky. I do see there's the mandrill. Looks like the male because it looks really, really large. There's the other one there. The one up top there. It looks like that might be a younger one because it looks a little smaller than the other one, so that might be a young one. Also have the secondary habitat for them, so they got two different habitats for them. Got serval. Like with the other habitats, it also has a mister to keep them nice and cool. Oh, do you see the serval? It's actually in that hammock there. I'm trying to get it to clear up, but if I zoom in, it'll get a little blurry. But the serval's inside that hammock. So I might try to check back here later and see if he's moving around. There's a secondary habitat for the serval. And see, there's a second serval in here.
I'm not carrying you. Look, there's another one over there, bro. Be patient. Get up. Look, little Timmy.
These are very cute cats. Alright, I'm gonna follow the signs here. The animals of Africa. Okay, so apparently over here is another empty or unused habitat. So I'm guessing the animals are down this way here. We got addax. Alright, so apparently there's a worker in the habitat cleaning it up. So I don't see the addax anywhere, so I will be coming back here during my rewalk. Hopefully they'll be out by then. Got ostrich. Yeah, do you see the ostrich right there? That's the female ostrich. I can tell because of its dull brown feathers. And it's usually the males that have the more black, darker feathers. So let's say female ostrich. The ostrich looks like it's got a lot of space for her. Pretty cool. Got red river hog. Alright, so the red river hog is that, but apparently he's actually back there behind all of that. So hopefully I'll be able to go up on that side there. Nature swordsman. The sign says do not enter, this is for employees only, so apparently I cannot get a side view for the warthog. So I'll come back here later on my rewalk. Hopefully I'll be able to get a nicer view of the Red River hog. Got the Mahal Cafe. I'm probably gonna go get some lunch here. Alright, so I just finished up my lunch and now I'm gonna go continue through the zoo, through the rest of the animals of Africa, and then see everything else. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. So I almost finished all of Animals of Africa, so I'm right up back here by the giraffes. So I'm probably gonna head up the trail this way towards the Cape Vulture Plaza, and then I'm gonna go see the orangutans and gorillas. And I'm probably gonna try and check out the elephant circle. Hopefully I'll be able to see the elephants, and then I will head over this way to the animals of the drylands. Alright, I'm gonna follow the signs here to the Cape Vulture Plaza. Yeah, so heading down this trail to the vultures. Also got this other animal habitat here I'm gonna go check out. In this habitat we got Von der Decken's hornbill and southern poodoo. Alright, so I do see the southern poodoo is right there. And there's the hornbill. It's actually standing behind the little area there. I guess he must be playing hide and seek. And there's the second one, so that's definitely the female because he has a black bill. And there's the second one, so that's the male because of his red colored beak. And I do have a wonderful habitat for them, looks like. Got Abyssinian ground hornbill. Looks like he's got some in his mouth. Looks like he's eating a mouse, looks like. Looks like he's got a lot of space for him. It's a nice looking habitat. Looks like he's now going back inside. Well, looks like he stopped. No, coming back. We got Juranuck. And you see them. They got the nice, really long necks, and they actually can stand up on their hind legs and reach stuff from the trees. And there's the male Juranuck. You can tell that's the male because of his huge horns. Alright, like this next area here. Alright, we got Cape Vulture. Keeping vulture safe. Life on the edge. Well, I do love this habitat. This habitat looks like it is brand new. Some vultures right over there. And then more of them right up at the top. Two more up there. Yes, they got all these little dots on the glass here that prevents the birds from hitting the glass. And I think it's also to keep the vultures from hitting the glass since they are birds too. Yeah, this habitat looks very, very brand new. You can tell it looks like it just opened very recently. Alright, so here we got bongo and yellowback diker. This habitat looks pretty nice. I'm gonna see if I can try and find them. I can see the diker just came out. Looks like he just came out. Looks like he's getting a drink of water. Yeah, do you see there's the bongos down there laying in the shade, looks like. So the pathway here looks like it's a dead end, so I actually have to go this way and backtrack towards the other viewing for the elephants and then to the orangutans and gorillas.